Hello, my name is Ram Venkatraman. This video is part of a project management series that I'm releasing for project managers working in Indian software industries. And today I'll be talking about two different points. Number one is that pricing in SOW, and number two, how to control cost during my project delivery. So these are the two things that we'll be discussing today. And let's get into point number one, pricing in SOW. So SOW is the legal contract between a software vendor and the client through which the software vendor will execute the work and provide the deliverables to customer. While working on the SOW, what are the different points that I have to consider for fixing the pricing? So, in a relationship between the software vendor and the customer, there are different levels, right? So, the number one, I'll probably say when you start your engagement, right? I mean, the customer may be a new customer to your organization, or it could have been an existing customer, but this engagement could be a new engagement. Maybe you will get in a new portfolio for the existing engagement. It is better to start with a staff augmentation level, right? I mean, you just provide few bodies to customers, and those engineers will work in those client organization and try to understand what's happening over there. So that is how we generally start. So that is the primary level of maturity of your engagement. That is level one or level zero to level one type of engagement, relationship engagement that you have with your customer. So during that period, you will probably start with how do I price those engineers that I would give it for my staff augmentation. So it's going to be very simple. I mean, these guys are asking for four .NET engineer developers, or five automation testers, or six Java developers, or two Scrum Masters, or BAs. So whatever it may be. So I will have to go and pick them up from my organization or from market. What is the cost of those engineers? So that cost plus our margin. What is the margin that my organization is looking for? So it's very simple. So it's going to be a cost-based price. Cost of that particular engineer may be like $15 or $18, depends on the location, plus whatever margin that I am trying to get out of this engagement. It can be from 60%, 40%, 30%. In a few engagements, as I have come across, there could be some business scenario where we will not have any margin at all. Maybe it could be a negative margin also to start with. So it is actually a business strategy that you are going to start with. So based on whatever your organization mandates, you will fix your margin. That will be added with the cost of those engineers. That will give you the price of that particular engineer that you will get from your customer. I mean, there could be some scenarios where you will have a third-party vendor who will provide you the support. So I'm just including that also as part of the cost of that particular engineer. So I'm not even going there. So it's a cost of the engineer plus margin will give you the price, and that price is cost-based price. So that is the primitive level of pricing, and that will be done in the beginning of your engagement. So when your relationship with your customer gets better, you may probably get a bigger engagement from your customer, right? For example, you may be asked to do maintenance of a particular application, right? So how do you do pricing for this as well? Probably you have to do a couple of things. Number one is that market analysis. So you need to find out what are the different skill sets needed to support this application, and how rare or how easy to get these skill sets. What is the cost of these skill sets from market or from your organization? That exercise has to be done. And number two is that your competitor analysis. Maybe you will have a couple of more vendors working in the same space with your customer. So in case if they will do the very same work, what would be their pricing? Okay. I mean, obviously you cannot go ask them, right? But you need to have your network or intelligence built up to get that pricing of your customer. That's very much required. Maybe you there is an RFP, and your customer, your competitor might also give that quote. So you have to ensure that your quote is in par or as competitive as your customer, I mean, your competitor will provide. So for that, you need to do your competitor analysis. That's very much essential. Number three, you may have to have a strategy for your pricing. Maybe you need to go for a volume discount based on number of hours or the total effort that you will go for. I mean, if you go beyond, I mean, you can probably have a tiered pricing for these many number of effort. This is the discount you may get, and if you cross that, your discount might also go up, right? Or the period for which you are writing the SOW, if it will be for 6 months, this is the discount. If it for 1 year, or if it goes beyond 1 year to 3 years, 3 to 5 years, you can have multiple tiers based on the total effort or the duration of the SOW. So based on that, you can actually write this. So everything has to be based on the market study that you do. So I would call this as the market-based price. The first one that we check is the cost-based pricing. Number two is a market-based pricing. So because you are just going up in your relationship maturity level. The next level of relationship will be reached when customer considers you as a true partner and invites you for discussing the roadmap for next year, right? So probably you will be discussing with them and find out the different opportunities that they have in their segment, the different threat that they have, and their customer analysis and their competitor analysis, and find out a holistic solution how you will be able to help him in reaching their the roadmap for the next year. So if you will provide a holistic solution, right? I mean, instead of providing few bodies or just a supporting solution, if you will just give a solution based on the outcome that he has in his 2020 roadmap, then the pricing that you have to do is called value-based pricing. You don't really have to go with the market or the competitor or the cost of that particular resources. All those things can be forgotten, and based on the value that you are going to bring to the table is going to determine how effective your pricing solution is going to be. And if I mean, if your SOW is going to talk from that outcome point of view, then definitely he will not bother, he will not try to dissect into each and every engineer's cost or how that competitor would price in that scenario. So all those things will be forgotten. So that is the higher level of maturity. I mean, probably I would think highest level of maturity in having it with your customer. So I will probably give a couple of examples for that. I mean, a digital transformation solution to provide a different experience for end customer, that is a customer's customer, or different moving from one segment to another segment in your customer space, or increasing, I mean, or moving to another geography. So there are different solutions that you can actually think of. So all these things will, I mean, cannot be attained from day one onwards, but you have to slowly go through that your maturity ladder. So those are the three different types of pricing mechanisms we just reviewed. The first one is that cost-based pricing. That is the beginning of your engagement with the customer, and that pricing will be based on the cost of the engineers that you provide to your customer. Number two is that market-based pricing that will happen when your relationship gets better, and your pricing will be determined by the market in which you operate. Number three is value-based pricing, and when you discuss the outcomes that your customer has, that is when you will reach the level of value-based pricing, and obviously the margin that you will get out of this value-based pricing is higher than the initial two pricing mechanisms. And but you have to really be patient enough to go to that level. So these are the three pricing mechanisms that I want to discuss with you. So as part of my point number one. Point number two, how to control delivery cost. I'll probably take it for another video. Okay. So that's all for today's video. And if you have any comments, please leave them. And thanks for watching.